All right, what's up, Zach? I'm super excited for today's video. We are going to be talking about ticker symbol Roku. All right, and we're going to be going over some of the announcements and rumors. All right, and also take a look at the chart and give you some technical analysis. All right, just want to give a quick reminder. I do viewer requests every single week, so if there's any stocks you guys are wondering about, or there may be some news on, or you want a video on, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to make it for you as soon as I can. All right, the first thing. Roku stocks are up, after hours yesterday because they announced their partnership, okay, with Walmart. All right. And essentially, what's going on is you will have the opportunity to purchase things directly off of Roku, okay, um, and they will be fulfilled through Walmart. Okay. So, viewers can use a remote to buy items while viewing shoppable ads on Roku's platform. They can place an order on the Walmart checkout page and receive an emailed confirmation with shipping, return, and support information, the company said. The system uses Roku's Roku Pay payment platform, the company said. Roku also said marketers will be able to use Roku Brand Studio to design content built for TV streaming and shopping. All right, so they're going to be introducing something pretty new, and then you're going to start seeing it everywhere, right? You're going to start seeing that, okay, well, now whenever you're watching videos on your TV and you get an advertisement, you're actually going to be able to buy it right from the TV. Okay. Another rumor that's going around, okay, is Netflix is talking about buying Roku. All right. There's been lots of reports on all about that. Okay, and there's a couple reasons why. We look here at a Motley Fool article, and it says Netflix is talking to Roku for all the wrong reasons. And the reason they're saying this is basically because Roku is going down, or not Roku, but Netflix. Okay. Netflix is getting serious about launching an ad-supported subscription plan at a lower price, and the reason that they're doing this right is because they have lost a lot of they haven't been bringing on as many new users, right? And they lost a lot of users here recently, in the past year. And you're seeing some of the downturn of the pandemic, right? A lot of these things were pandemic plays, and Netflix killed it, but now they're struggling, right? They've been meeting up with Comcast and Roku, okay? And the reason they're doing that is to try to learn from Roku, okay? Because they offer the free to watch Roku channel using its media streaming hardware and or software supported by a successful advertising program, right? So they're kind of meeting up with them and Comcast, a little bit more old school, but they have decades of experience in the ad selling market, and that's valuable stuff, right? Now, Roku stock has been really beaten down a whole lot, and we're about to get into the chart. But why are they looking at to buy it? What happens if it does? We already went over some of the reasons why. Another one of the reasons why is because the stock has just fallen down. It's gotten so cheap. All right. And you can go into this article here at makeuseof.com. You can read in a little bit more detailed. Okay, they go into why they would want to buy it. They lost again here. They lost 200,000 subscribers in the first 3 months of 2022, and that's the first time that that's ever happened in over a decade. All right. They lost over 60% of its value in 2022 due to subscriber losses, increased competition, and a slowdown in content production. Remember, they're doing all of this without advertisements. So, Roku has a thriving advertising business. We went over that in a little bit in the previous article, and you can go into it more here. So that's kind of the rumors right now. Okay. Now Roku's stock is definitely on sale, as we would like to say. Okay. You look at the highs here of 490.76. All right. We're looking at the weekly chart and the lifespan of the stock, and its initial lows was 1575, and we're currently at about 78.58. All right. The thing I want to highlight to you, okay, is this is the volume profile. All right. So this over here shows you like volume by time. And so you can see the days, the weeks, the volume, how many buyers and sellers there were. This shows you the volume by price. So you can see, okay, well, the higher, the more to the right it is, right? The farther to the right it is, the higher the amount of volume. So you can look in here and say, okay, well, at 130, there was a ton of volume. You see here at $41 in the $40 range, that is our highest volume node on the chart. Okay, so that's where the most volume is on buyers. So you can expect to see a lot of action on the stock when we're at these levels. Okay, and then there's these places with low volume, which is right around where we're at right now, about 78 up to 83. that's what you would call a volume gap. Okay. And that's why I have this circle here. And you're going to want to pay attention to it because the price typically is going to move a little bit quicker out of these volume gap areas because there's low volume, right? It's going to get pushed to a level where there is more volume, where there's buyers in the market or sellers in the market, right? So we could fall down more, okay, into this, high volume node down here. And you can see really from about 60, 65, let's call it, down to 38. That is our real, high area of demand, possibly, or and could be a strong support level for Roku. All right. Because we have not seen it come to these prices in years. It's been like 3, 4, 5 years since Roku has come down to these levels. So it's really interesting stuff. Okay. So that's the first thing I want to pay attention to. What we're going to do is we're going to take a box and go to our rectangle, and we're going to look here, and we're going to see um, that okay, these right here is essentially going to be kind of like our area of you know interest. Okay, because there's lots of buyers right here, and then we have one right here. This is our next. This is the bottom of the volume gap. So what we'll do is we'll come here and draw a support line at the top, okay, and the bottom of that node. All right. So now we can go ahead and zoom in more a little bit on the daily chart, okay, and get a better look at the price action. All right. There's a clear downtrend going on this one. You don't even, a rookie can look at it and tell you that it's in a downtrend. But what we're going to look for is potential areas of support. Okay. And we're getting really, really close to those levels. All right. Those levels are going to be, like I said, about 60 to 66. All right. Is a really nice wall where we could see potentially some buyers step in and really help this thing kind of sustain, find some support, and start to consolidate and possibly reverse. But there's a lot of market conditions that are not very favorable. Okay, if we break those support levels, I think most likely we're going to head down to this high area of demand, and this would be our next strongest support level. Okay, so you really have to come in and try to find the ranges where you would like to purchase Roku. If you are bullish on it and want to make some long-term investments, or if you're looking to swing trade possibly off of some of this news momentum and hype, you can do that. But that's going to be pretty risky. If you're looking for long-term opportunities on Roku, I would determine first off, like, where do you want it, right? What prices do you think it's a fair value at? Just because these are areas of support, okay, doesn't mean necessarily you want to buy here, okay? Because it may not meet your certain criteria, for to enter a position, right? Whether it's a long-term position or, maybe a swing trade or, whatever the position is, you have to be ready and prepared mentally. Okay. So if everything's going in a downtrend and we saw that it had highs of 490 and it's at 80, there's no indication of a reversal here that things are about to turn anytime soon. So there's no reason to rush. Okay. You can set some alerts at 66, 60, and set some alerts at like 48. All right. And wait till it comes to those levels. And be prepared to have a plan. Okay, all right, I want to put 10% of my position size into Roku, once we get into 48, and then I will wait to see, is it going to come down to 30? Is it going to come down to 35? Is it going to come down to 40? And if it does hit these levels, do I want to invest more, or do I want to, just kind of let it fall more? Because I see that the trend is continuing down and I've already got some skin in the game. So there's no reason really for me to keep adding to a losing position unless you're looking to just accumulate as many shares as you can during the down market. Again, there is talks and rumors that the company could be bought out, right? And if the company's bought out at a price that's lower than your average share cost, then that's not going to be a good situation for you. So again, no financial advice, but you do have to prepare. And this is a nice way to prepare, is to look at some of the technical analysis, look at some of the volume, look at the volume profile, and figure out really where is there activity in the market and where can you expect potential buyers or sellers to be at, right? So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.